King Edgy here, bringing another Gen 1 video, and in this one we are rooting on AMP in our semifinals, US Northeast, ready to hopefully pull away here. We've in a set of 12 matches here. This is match number 3. We're currently 1-1, so let's see what AMP can do. We've got Zap versus Zap. Seems fine. Switch out to a ground type, maybe T-Wave. I think either one is totally fine here. We get T-Waved. He gets T-Waved. Love it. T-Bolt? T-Bolt into the Clefairy. I don't know about that from tworae. Tworae? Tworae. I think it's tworae, probably. You know, it's getting some damage off on the Clefairy, who can respond with a Blizzard here, probably. But we can paralyze and then chip it down. And like essentially get a wash here, and then you've got a paralyzed Zapdos, and we don't have anything paralyzed, so I don't know. Boost Primeape, we get the big Blizzard, it doesn't freeze us. Just going for a Body Slam here probably, but tworae predicts, strikes back with a Thunder Wave. Gotta go for the Body Slam again, I think. Although submission would have been better into this normal flying type bold play. Pidgeot's probably going to go double edge here, but we can strike back maybe with a counter if we know it. Just Rock Slide, that's totally fine. And he'll probably double edge knock us out here. And he does. So we'll send out something slightly faster than Pidgeot, and that's Ninetales. Perfect. Can't switch either of your things into Ninetales either, because it definitely knocks out the Clefairy. It probably gets the Zapdos in 2. So Growlithe comes out. Doesn't take the Fire Blast the best. We don't want Ninetales to get paralyzed. We could switch out to Zap here. If we've got a nice water type, though, that's what's coming out. No, going for the Confuse Ray. And hoping that he doesn't paralyze us. And he does. Man, 1-3, 1-2. Not a good chance that he'd paralyze us there. Tough one. But we can strike back with a big blast. Almost. And probably finish off the Clefairy here with a Body Slam. Ninetales is not nearly as useful now that it's paralyzed, so unfortunate. But it can still take 1 from Growlithe and strike back, potentially with a Confuse Ray or Body Slam. We'll see. It is still faster than Zapdos as well, could confuse that. But I expect Pidgeot to come out here to try to finish us off, and it does. And we go to Lickitung, predicting the Hyper Beam. Could give us a free dance, but I think we just go for the Body Slam for the knockout. And that's what we do. Let's go. I gotta figure Growlithe's coming back out here. Lickitung doesn't like getting burned. But Poliwhirl comes out. That's an interesting choice. That's a really interesting choice. I think you just go Zapdos here. Nope. Oh, maybe here? Nope. Okay, that's fine. We must have an answer for Poliwhirl in the back then. Oh, we super do. Let's go. I mean, you can't do anything to Dugong. Body Slam to paralyze this sucker here. Once we get it paralyzed, we'll be feeling pretty good. There we go. We're feeling pretty good. Oh, nice crit too. Good full para. Yeah, I might save the Dugong at this point because it'll win against the Zapdos currently and against the Growlithe currently, and one more Surf would make that questionable. But maybe we have no good switch-ins, so that's totally fine. Yeah, I worry that Growlithe can knock us out with a blast from this range. But Mime comes out as the last. Let's see what happens here. He just goes for the Psychic on the Predict. Amazing. Maybe we can paralyze it, or just do a ton of damage with Blizzard, or even freeze it solid. Almost spoke it into existence. Alright, good save of the Dugong there. Again, it's faster than the paralyzed Zapdos. Growlithe comes out here potentially to Agility up, but it can't once we wake up. Zard's our last. Love that. Predicted the Zapdos switch in, so went for the Blast instead of the EQ. Slash to knock him out. Nope, just keep blasting away. This seems good. Zapdos comes out here. Probably a switch out. Probably to Ninetales would be what I think. We have caught up. Amazing. Yeah, I'm going to switch out to Ninetales here. Zapdos might go for Agility. which would be okay because then Ninetales will get one attack off, right? And that's really all we need, is because Zapdos versus Zapdos will win if this Zapdos has any damage on it, but just stays in with Charizard. Turns out to be the right move. But now it's time to switch out, and the switch out is probably Dugong here, because Mime can one-shot it. Anything can one-shot it, but not anything can one-shot the Ninetales. We want to save Charizard because it's faster than Mime. So, see what happens. But I think the sacrifice of the Dugong is the play here. Yeah, that's what I think. Yep, here we go. Perfect. Right out into our own Zapdos. Nope, Ninetales. Okay, that's fine. Confuse Ray, I think, is the move here, because you don't want to risk missing the Fire Blast. So we can just Confuse Ray right here. Ooh, full para. Again, we're in a favorable position with the Zapdos, but clutch full para there. And the Fire Blast puts us in an even more favorable position. If our Zapdos comes out here, Thunderbolt should knock out this Zapdos, I believe. And then we just need one attack on Mime to put it in range for Charizard's Earthquake to end things. So barring a lot of full paras, we're feeling good at the moment. Ooh, boy, having that Dugong was a really great response to the Poliwhirl there. 31, 31, okay. No full para this turn and we win. No full para next turn and we should win as well. We might even win with the full paras, but we hope it doesn't come to that. Great. That should put him in range for Charizard's, even Charizard's Body Slam, if he doesn't know Earthquake somehow. But I think we're good. I think we've got it. We got it. GG Amp. Big one, big one, big one. Let's get this second one and feel really good, and then our match is coming up soon after, so whew, it would be great to go in with a little bit of a lead cushion that Amp is setting for us. Boy, Amp's been playing out of his mind recently. So good. Really, really great. We'll check and see if he's in the second batch yet. He is not yet. But that's okay. They'll start it up soon. Yeah, interesting. I mean, Amp had the faster team, but oh, good. Oh, beautiful start. I love having a sleeper that's faster than their lead, because now they're just down a Pokemon immediately. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Hats is watching. Hats is going to be our opponent when we play Gen 4, so ooh, I don't know anything about Hats. It'll be fun to see. Yeah, I'm just clicking Sleep Powder every time. He chooses Arcanine to get put to sleep. Interesting. Probably just clicking Body Slam here unless we have a good water type in the back. But water types might be valuable here with Marowak and Arcanine. Yeah, so just stay in and go for the para. Amazing. Just probably keep Body Slamming. Tangle has done its job at this point. So I'd probably just stay in and Body Slam again. I mean, you could stay in and Swords Dance if you really wanted to, but I think Body Slam's the way to go here. And then even if he puts you to sleep, you can stay in another turn and try to wake up, because Weeping Bell really can't do a ton to Tangela. So that's probably what I'm going for, just the good old-fashioned Body Slam. Tworae really hard predicting the water type there, I think. Nice crit from Tangela. Like I said, you could stay in here and take one if you wanted to. But things are looking good right now. I mean, we each got one asleep. Marowak is not great. Yep, we can stay in again. If he chooses to double edge us, the recoil will be significant to the point where anything can just come in and knock out the Weeping Bell. So, but if we wake up on the same turn he hits us, then we'll knock him out. I guess not. Yep, a lot of paras there. In the grand scheme of things, probably didn't matter very much, but that missed Sleep Powder does matter a lot. Now we have a Tangela who is out of range of Marowak's Blizzard. Yeah, that's pretty legit. I mean, even if it got a little more chip, you wouldn't want to send out Marowak because the Mega Drain recovery, but that's some good para luck there. Good para luck. And the right read, too, by Amp, right? Like, just stay in with the Tangela. It's not threatened. And basically anything could come up and come in after it and clean up the Weeping Bell, so there was no really pressing concern. The only thing would have been if you predicted that he had a setup mon, like Poliwag. Probably just click in Body Slam here. I do think we're out of range of Poliwag's Blizzard too, so not too worried about it. Hopefully tworae clicked through too fast. Oh, the missed Body Slam. I guess we are now even on luck because 1 in 256. Brutal. But we've got a Dugong in the back again, right? You know it? You know it? I don't know. I don't know how, I mean, again, water type just really wrecks tworae here, so we're hoping we've got it. A nice Lapras or something. That'd be good. That's what I'm going with. We got Lapras in the back. Seems awesome. I'm thinking hard about what he wants to do here. Probably suggests we don't have a water type, which is not great, because if we don't have a water type and we don't have a paralyzer, Poliwag might be able to just sit up and sweep. Granted, it's not a great Amnesia user, because its special is so dreadful that even at fully +6, there are still a handful of mons it can't knock out. Even without resistance, so we'll see what we decide to do here. Chansey, Hypno, water type, a lot of good options, Could potentially even have a grass type with Razor Leaf that we're thinking about whether or not a +2 Blizzard one-shots us. So a lot of things to think about here. But Clefable's a great choice. It might not have Thunder Wave based on how Amp really thought about that one. So it could just go Body Slam, but I think it takes 2 Surfs. Oh, it does not. Ah, but it does have Thunder Wave. Okay, so no problem. Good Body Slam there. Surf will knock us out. That's fine. Bring out something else. Poliwag will do a ton of damage to this other thing as well. It's like unfortunate to lose Clefable like that, but what can you do? It does feel kind of like maybe we have an electric type too, which would not be great. Yo, Pincers here. There's no point in dancing because Marowak can handle a +2 Pincer, so we'll just go for the Body Slam right here, or the Slash if we have it. Oh, or the Hyper Beam, which gets him. Didn't realize that we were in range for Hyper Beam already. Incredible. Boots is in the back here. You can go Tangela here if you want. Yeah, you can go Tangela here if you want. It's always tough, right? Like, that Poliwag right there. Should it have switched out or stayed in? It was already at +2, so staying in is pretty great. You could have switched out and took a Kabuto, right? Handled the Hyper Beam and then struck back. With an attack that maybe does like 40%, right? Surf does about 40%. My guess, not a 2-hit KO. Hydro Pump probably a 2-hit KO on the Pincer. But then you've got a paralyzed Poliwag, right? And it needs to set up to do anything, so Might have been the right call to hope for the hyper beam miss, or hope he didn't go hope Amp didn't go hyper beam there, right? But we're feeling okay here. Again, a little concern that we have an electric type, just because of how thoughtful Amp is being. But you got to figure we have something for Marowak. Marowak's not super great. So Tangle is back. And Abra comes out. That's interesting. It's really interesting because, well, maybe it has Substitute? Yeah. Yo, Dope Wake Up. Do we live a Psychic? We might. We've got pretty good special. Body Slam definitely breaks the sub. Again, you might think about saving Tangela. Nope, no need. No need, all good. Yeah, and it was interesting. There was no reason to believe that we should have switched out Tangela because didn't bring in a setup mon when Tangela was asleep earlier. Yo, Voltorb. Nice, so we do have an electric type. We can break this. We can just paralyze him through the sub, which is a nice feature of Gen 1. We could even explode. It would break the sub and not knock us out, which would be so incredible to see. I'd love to see that. But I'm probably just clicking Thunder Wave here. And if the Abra does decide to switch out at some point, it'll be paralyzed. It'll be in range for Pinsir. Yep, good T-Wave there. Ooh, gets a crit Psychic. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, if we've got fire types in the back, it is rough. But Pinsir, is Pinsir always either Submission or Seismic Toss? Is there a Pinsir set that's just slash Body Slam? There might be. And we might find out. Yeah, this is looking less good for us at the moment than it did previously. The rats here. Yeah. And if that's what we're putting against this Abra, that's tough. We're just hoping for some Paraluck. And we get it. Great. Abra, oh, it's probably close for a Body Slam from Rattata, but it probably lives at 76% would be my guess. Yep, I was going to guess 50. I was going to guess 70, excuse me. If we have Quick Attack, not a bad option here. And we do, let's go. All right, that's pretty solid now, because the rat can do 50% to anything with Super Fang, but it probably doesn't have T-Bolt, and it probably has Blizzard. So I think he's got to go Boots, and we just try to Super Fang it. I think that's what has to happen. He could also go for the cheeky Arcanine. Oh, he goes Marowak, now that our electric type is gone, right? Probably saying, okay, no problem. But we can switch to Pinsir here if we want to, but we could just go Blizzard. Get the freeze. Amazing. And now we could click Body Slam. If we want to. We could click Super Fang if we want to. Would be a pretty good click. Yep, there we go. Could switch out here. Could stay in and Body Slam again. He hasn't been asleep at all yet, so we're not super sure what's up with that. But Pinsir does switch in. I think you just go for the Body Slam here. You don't try setting up into the Kabuto. Nope. Amp's just setting up. I thought Body Slam there because in case Arcanine woke up, you got the chance for the para. And I don't know if at +2 Pinsir's Body Slam gets Arcanine from this range. But his Hyper Beam sure does. Body Slam to Kabuto twice and a Hyper Beam. If he's Hydro Pump, Body Slam once into a Hyper Beam. Hope your last is faster than Kabuto. But it is now, once again, looking promising, unless our last is a Rock Ground type. And if that's the case, Kabuto one-shots us, wins. Oh, we know Submission. Yo, legit? No freeze, please. Body slam for the game. I never like saying GG's when there's the 1 in 256 lurking, but GG's. Way to go, Amp. Like I said, playing out of his mind. Yeah, tworae just saying he didn't think he'd risk the roll. Yeah, like I said, I was surprised that the Hyper Beam got him. But it did. Amp! Let's go! Beta Thunder will see us on the YouTube soon as well. So GG's, everybody. Thank you so much, Amp, for giving us the lead again. We're up 2-1 in this semifinal. We need to win 7 of the 12 so that we can advance. So we'll see if I can pull my weight in my Gen 4 match that's coming up soon. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.